are here with Kean University after tonight's NCAA semifinal, regional semifinal at Tufts University, 3-1 win for Tufts. I'll just go ahead and give it over. I'll start with Coach after today's match. His thoughts.
I think our girls did a great job. We were competitive throughout. We let a couple opportunities slip through our fingers here and there, but there was a lot of great volleyball. It was an incredible season, and I couldn't be prouder of these girls.
You know, Coach, staying with you, I just want to talk about the energy. I thought from like the start, even through the fourth set, the energy on the floor for your team was amazing. Positive, just bringing each other together every point. Just talk about the energy this team has played with today, but also throughout the year.
It's not something we've taken for granted. There's been days we've kind of muddled through without it and tried to survive on talent alone. But the lineup and the team and everything just looks better when they do it together.
I want to go over to Aspen. Looking at that, you were really great about kind of dishing the ball out to a lot of different people. Obviously, Kaylee with 16 kills, but then Aubrey with 9 and Ashley with 12. Really balanced attack there. Just talk about like your relationship with your hitters, especially tonight.
Our hitters are amazing. We talked a lot about our strategy on where to try and find things that were open, trying to mix stuff up. Obviously, last night we were a little one-dimensional. We sent a lot of balls to Kaylee. She was having a really great night. We knew that we were going to have to step up and have a lot of people getting involved, finding space on the court. We talked about smart shots, trying to just keep things in, play our game, focus on our side. So with those numbers, we clearly had a lot of hitters step up and take advantage of what they could find.
Allison, over to you as a senior. You guys go 30-6 on the season. You won a conference championship. I would love to hear you just reflect. I know it's so early and so fresh, but just love to hear you reflect on what an amazing season this has been for you all to get to this point.
It really was just amazing, and our energy, I think, really got us this far. We had 5 seniors on the court for most of the time, and that motivation of every game could be our last, really got us through. We were talking about it earlier, but 3 of us seniors have surgery scheduled in just the month, so it really was every game could be our last, give everything we have, because we're not going to have another chance to do this again.
Don, I was bringing up to you last night after the win over LaSalle. This is clearly a big moment, your first NCAA victory. To get to this point, you have all these players and all these, what did that mean to you?
This is 17 years for me, and Kean Volleyball has been a family, and it's the weddings, and we had the kids game a couple weeks ago where they brought their kids back and whatever. It's for their 4 years, but it's also for the next 40 years kind of thing. And so hearing the alumni come back and whatever, and how proud they are of this team. I got a text this morning from one of our alumni. Her kindergarten classroom and all their students had Kean signs and "Go Kean," whatever. And that kind of thing has been great. I'm gonna miss them. This senior class has been incredible. I'm gonna miss what they've offered in the gym and to the other players. But I don't think I'm letting them go anywhere. I'm hoping they're gonna be back for all kinds of stuff. So it's been an incredible year. I said to them before, I said, the injuries we'll get past you, but you're gonna have these stories for the next 3 decades or whatever. So this is. And I think a lot of them, the bonds that they showed in the court, the energy, he mentioned, the trust they put in one another. I think that's the kind of thing that goes beyond volleyball for a long time to come.
Aubrey, talk about matching their energy today, because it really seemed like we were making them work for points. Just talk about that.
I think it's been a focus for our whole season, just having high energy, no matter what, whether it's up or down. We just wanted to come together as a team, play together, make sure our energy is super high, because that's how we play the best all season. We're 30-5, I think, or 30-6 now, and that's because we've had such high energy and put a lot of work into it, and that's been our main goal and focus this season.
Aspen, I know we joke about your multiple injuries over your career and whatnot, but I really think you've kind of dug down to this season to kind of just pull this out with the rest of this team. Just talk about your play and the rest of your team.
I think for me specifically, I didn't even know if I was coming back this season. I didn't know if I would get this opportunity to play. So, we only had 1 senior practicing in the spring. 4 of us weren't practicing. So we all had the mentality that, like, we're just happy to be here. We're happy to have this opportunity. In our championship game last weekend, we had all of the girls we've played with for the past 4 years come back. Like, this has been something we've been working for so long. So just to have these opportunities and have a team that's willing to work this hard to achieve all these things that we've wanted so much has been, like, unbelievable.
Allie, I'll say this, you've been my MVP of this season because there's a lot of times, there's a lot of things that don't appear in the stat sheet that have gotten us to wins. You've had this maturation from your freshman season to now. Just talk about that arc of how you've gotten to this point.
I guess, like, my freshman year, I played here and there. Sophomore year, played here and there. And then my junior year, I didn't really play that much from injury. And then just the other lineups working better. So I had surgery last year, and I was like, well, this is my last year to do it. Why not? Don has always joked around saying that I might not have the highest vertical, but when I'm in, we win. So I just kind of took it and ran with it. If all that is cheering people up, screaming on the court, like, I'll do it. That's fine. I love volleyball. So it's just fun for me, I guess.
Don, I know you recruit all these girls. You talk about, hey, this team's going to be good, this team's going to be good. What made this team different to get past this line, to get to this point?
Well, look, coming out of the pandemic, this is the first class we got to watch. This is the first one we got to, like, actually go out and see them. And I knew it was going to be a big class. I knew it was going to be an important class. And I said, we want this class to be the backbone of the program and kind of build off from there. And, they have been every bit of that. I couldn't have asked for 5 more stable, consistent, positive players in this class. And then to augment that and supplement that with, high impact players like Kaylee, like Ashley. I think really things came together. And for what's worth, I keep saying, last year I thought we had the ability to do this, but it never, congealed in the right way. And this year, I think having that experience last year of, like, seeing what we could do, but it not coming together, I think there was a motivation and a buy-in that, like they say, like, for each other, we have one shot to do this, like, we're going to make it work. And we talk about, we got to figure things out. We got to figure out this lineup. We got to figure out this opponent. We got to figure out whatever. And they, found things and through sheer force of will at sometimes made it work. And I say force of will. They're all great volleyball players, but it was that little extra that I think they made a lot of difference. It's. It just hit me. That's it. I hadn't got my head around that before, but yeah. So I can't say enough nice things about who they are as players and who they are as people and what they've meant to our program.
Coach, an amazing season. You finished 30-6, NCAA appearance and Jack Champs. Just an amazing season. So, Coach, Aubrey, Allison, and Aspen, thank you so much for your time and congratulations on a great year.
Thank you.